Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanika, for you guys that don't know me. Today I'm going to do my January favorites. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe so that every Tuesday you can be one of the first people to watch my videos. So let's get into it. I want this to be short and sweet, quick. I ain't got time. I made some good food. I'm hungry. Finna go. So let's go. I don't have that much favorites for January. I went to Ireland for work, so obviously I didn't really have a lot of time to especially when you're traveling, you don't have time to risk it and be like, oh, never tried this before, let me bring that with me. No, you gotta pack your your trusted ride or dies, you gotta make sure you're making the right decision with that. So I was not about to take that risk. So first of all, this is a trio. These are the Makeup Geek highlighters, the one that they came out with about 2 months ago, a month ago I believe. They did a fair, medium and deep bundle. I grabbed the deep bundle because I am deep. I love these highlighters so much. They are so pretty. This one is in the shade Ignite. So you get 2 regular highlighters and then you get 1 duochrome highlighter in the set. This one is in the shade Ignite. This one's really nice because I think it's got that nice rose goldy thing that I really like. Do you know what I don't like about highlighters is when you swatch them, they never come out how they look on the face. This one, when you swatch it, it's that really nice goldy pinky kind of looking highlighter that you guys know I be loving. The next one is Firework. This is just a nice true gold. I'll show you in the pan just there. It's a nice true gold. It's definitely a bit more cool. It's not as warm as Ignite, but they are still both equally as gorgeous. The last one is a Blaze. This is the duochrome highlighter. You can just see how pretty that is. Look at it on my finger. Oh, it's a duochrome one in a certain light. Krista, we rolling.
Oh, sorry.
God bless.
Okay. I think you should do a sister tag and tag me in.
Okay, sister tag. She's in the background. Oh.
Hi guys. So you never knew she had another sister. She never tags me in, the little waist man. But hi.
It's so annoying. Shut the door and leave. So this one is the duochrome one. In certain lights it definitely does look a bit more gold, and in certain lights it does look a bit more pink. But all 3 of them absolutely mucho bene. Killed it for me. Marlene did an amazing job. I think a lot of people said that she replicated the foiled eyeshadow formula, which I think is incredible. One of the best foiled eyeshadow formulas on the market. If you have not tried their foiled eyeshadows, go and try them, and if you've not tried any of these highlighters, go and try them. You don't have to get a bundle. Obviously if you do, it saves you money. I happen to just want all 3 and then they put it in a bundle, which was amazing. Good job. But I'd recommend trying just one. If I had to recommend just one out of the 3, even though this one's not my favorite, I would say a Blaze, just because it's a duochrome highlighter. And how often do you find a duochrome highlighter? One light is pink, one light is gold. 2 products I have to talk about. Well, they're from the same brand, but they're 2 different colors. These are some Colourpop Ultra Matte lips. In the past 3 months, these kind of peachy nude brown shades have been everything that I've been gravitating to. When I went to Ireland, I bought these 2 and some other pink ones, but I did use these quite a lot. I think these colors are so nice. Maybe I'm gonna do an intense science experiment on these Colourpop formulas, because I still really don't have an opinion on them. I don't hate them. I know a lot of people do, so I'm a bit scared to say I love it, in case the people that hate it come and find me. Hashtag peer pressure. This is one of the Morphe Press Pigment. I love this throughout November, throughout December. I haven't worn it so much in January, maybe the top end of January, but I wanted to shout this out because I think that Morphe did an amazing job on this. But I just wanted to shout this out. Can we just look how creamy that is? Oh, look at the pigment. And they literally crumble. One thing I don't really love is that they do have a lot of fallout. I'm kind of prepared for that. I usually have a lot of powder on my face anyway when I'm doing my eyeshadow, so I'll literally brush it all off at the same time, so I don't mind it too much. I think they're super good, and the color is stunning. Look at that. Look at that. I wanted to shout out 2 face powders today. You guys know I'm always on the hunt for face powders. I love my yellow face powders. I love my bright under eye. You guys know, drag queen, full, what am I trying to say? High coverage queen, that's what I'm trying to say. I wanted to shout out these 2 powders here. This is my highlight and contour palette. I'm just in love with it because the first time I actually traveled with this was when I went to Ireland. It was so convenient just having all these shades of contour shades and then just this random blush here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder. Well, I would say highlighting powder, but the whole set is called contour powders. This is in the shade Banana. I've wanted to try this for years and years and years and years. Ever since they came out with the collection, I've wanted to try it. It does look super super light, but it's what I've got on my face today and I'm absolutely in love with it. Even though it is a super light like banana yellow, it just works for some reason. It makes my skin look really healthy. I don't like my skin looking overly yellow, and you would think that because this is a tiny bit lighter that it would be intimidating and maybe not as good for darker skin, but it looks amazing on. I mean, like I said, it's what I have on today and I've been loving it. From the very first day that I bought it, I was like, favorite. The second powder that I want to talk about, this one kind of hit me by surprise. I didn't even expect this at all. Is this powder here, the one that's just with the black ring around it. This is one of the NYX Contour Powders. This is in the shade, well actually I put a magnet on it so I don't know. It's the contour powder that's like the 6 one or the 8 well one, and basically you can buy the shades on their own and put them in your own palettes. I believe I bought this for £4, so I didn't expect too much. I just wanted to try it because I love trying under eye powders. I think it's always nice to have an alternative. Like as you can see, I've got varying shades of yellow powders here. I would have thought that it would be quite dry because a lot of people said that it's quite dry. It's a tiny bit more yellow than the Anastasia powder, definitely not as much of that baby yellow. This is like straight up yellow, but it still looks very, very nice. What I like about this one is, as opposed to this one what makes my face look warm, this one really brightens my face. Even together they're just like a combo and it's amazing. They're super, super good. Another product from Morphe, this is the Morphe R14. This is one of the brushes that's in their rose gold collection. I'm obsessed with this brush. Normally I don't use round brushes like this to contour, but for literally like the past 3 months, ever since I got this brush, I haven't been using anything else to contour. When I bought it, I did keep it in my brush cup for literally about 2 weeks before I like wanted to use it. I literally kept looking at it and touching it and going, because I'm so used to using like that really flat brush to contour that I just didn't know. But this, guys, do not sleep on this brush. First of all, rose gold, like hello. For the price of these brushes, like they look so good. They're such good quality. Like I've cleaned this I don't know how many times and look how it looks. It's just really good for literally getting in there. And what is good is you don't even have to put a lot of powder on. But with this brush, I love my contour. Never have a bad contour there. I look like Kim Kardashian 24/7. So Morphe R14, thank you. My last actual product that I've got in my hand, I've got 2 other products to mention, but unfortunately I'm like, yeah, you will get there. I wanted to mention this RCMA translucent powder. I mentioned this powder maybe in August, July. Basically whenever Kathleen Light spoke about it and everybody went to buy it, that month I mentioned it in my favorites, which I think was kind of premature because I didn't love it. I just was mentioning it because I was like, yeah, I like it, it's alright. You know when something doesn't do a bad job but it doesn't do an amazing job and you're like, oh, I like it, but you know, with the game of beauty we can't be substandard. We got to up the levels. But finally I've literally given this a try and I've just loved it. It's what I've used on my face now. It's what I use every day. Like literally for the past month, it's what I used every day. Took it with me to Ireland, had no problems. I really, really do like the powder. I don't use it to bake just because I am of a deeper skin tone and I'm not fond of using translucent powders to bake, just because I feel like even though they are translucent, sometimes you do still get a hint of that like white powder, especially if you are of a deeper complexion. For setting my face, for setting underneath my contour, for setting my laugh lines, for all of that, amazing. Like I really, finally I'm gonna say that I really, really like this powder. Another favorite for this month I'm actually wearing on my eyes. These are the Backstage Beauty lashes in the style Hollywood. Literally for the past month, these have not left my side. When I get tired and I'm on my way back from home, I'll literally pop them off, put them in my little compact. Next day when I'm doing my makeup, I'll draw for that same compact, go and grab the lashes. And shout out to Backstage Beauty because they actually followed me on Instagram yesterday. Hi. If you're not following me on Instagram, oh, they make me look like a fairy, like a pixie. I just love them. They go for about £6, so they won't break the bank. I've had these for literally about a month on and off, 3 weeks I would say, like wearing them on and off. I just literally get off all the excess glue, pop them back on, and they look brand new. Shout out to Backstage Beauty. These are the real MVP. One last product that I wanted to shout out. It's a shame that I chucked away the packaging, but I wanted to shout out a sheet mask from Boots. Now Boots is a UK beauty retailer for those of you guys that probably don't live in the UK. If you do live in the UK, you know. But Boots is like Ulta, CVS, that kind of thing. And they had this super hyaluronic acid mask. If you do not know what hyaluronic acid is, it's basically an acid. It's a humectant, which means that it draws moisture to the skin. So if you do have dry skin, hyaluronic acid will be your best friend. If you do have aging skin, hyaluronic acid will also be your best friend. Basically, I bought the sheet mask. It was a hyaluronic acid one. It was a super hyaluronic acid one. It was amazing, guys. I used it while watching one of my random favorites, which I'll tell you about in a second. And it was just amazing. Like, you guys know I love when I can feel something work on my skin. And I could just feel it literally like pumping moisture into my skin. It was like it was making my skin pulsate. And it just felt so amazing. When I took it off, my skin felt so fresh, felt so clean, it felt so moisturized. moisturizing. The best thing is the sheet mask is literally £2. It's literally one of the best sheet masks I've ever used in my whole entire life, guys. If you can get your hands on it, please do. I went into Boots the other day to grab one, sold out, so I'm guessing everybody kind of had the same idea that I had. Tried it, loved it, bought it. Now I can't get my hands on it, but I'm going to go in maybe tomorrow or the next day and try and get a re-up because those masks are amazing. So now for some random favorites. I actually have a few random favorites. They're not anything that's tangible, but they're like TV shows and films and things like that. So number one, my favorite show of this whole month of January has to be Chasing Cameron. If you... Girl, I can't. Like, bitch, if you ain't been watching Chasing Cameron Dallas, then I don't know where the hell you been. It's basically a 10-part docuseries that is following basically Cameron Dallas, and it's basically just chronicling what was like a really dramatic like 6 months. They had so much stuff happen, guys. I don't want to tell you a thing because I want you guys to watch it. It's such a good show, and I'm literally praying for series 2. Generally such a nice guy. He's so fine as hell. Like, if he ever made his way to London again, like, I would be on that. Watch Chasing Cameron, guys. Get Netflix if you don't have Netflix. First one that I want to talk about is La La Land. I know everybody and their mother has been talking about this film, but for good reason. La La Land is the shit. It's the shit. It is really singy heavy in like the first 20 minutes, and you're like, I just, basically the plot of the movie, like, not to spoil it for you guys, but it's basically like, if that one person believes in you, you never know what you can do. I never really was a fan of Ryan Gosling. I still not am a fan of Ryan Gosling. Actually, I'm a fan of his face because he's gorgeous. Like, him being really vulnerable and really soppy and really... Oh, I loved it. He's so beautiful. Please go and watch La La Land if you have not watched it. The last film, Frozen, bitch. Like, can we just... I watched it the other day, literally on my own. My cousin had been telling me, like, everybody in my life was like, please watch Frozen. Frozen, bitch. I loved it. Such an amazing film. I was there like, let it go, let it go. It's one of those songs that if you're an adult, you will enjoy. If you have not watched Chasing Cameron, Frozen or La La Land, what are you doing? What are you doing? For song favourites, I don't have that much because I know you guys love that. First of all, can I just say, Kehlani dropped her album 3 days ago. It's a bit premature for me to put it in my favourites, but let me just tell you, I've been banging that album to no end. Literally, next month's favourites, prepare to have like a full comprehensive review of the album. Okay, preparing you. This song, like, if you have me on Snapchat, I've literally been playing this song to death. If you don't have me on Snapchat, not gonna say it again. What are you waiting for? I'm hilarious. It's Cameron Dallas, by the way. If you with it, Monday through Friday, she off in the zone. She a good girl, but she know she bad though. If you with it, but you know she bad though. And then my other favourite song for this month, which is another song by someone from Macon, Aaron Carpenter. Like, this is just a banger. Like, I'm just... She know what she doing, cause I've been sleeping like 9 days. It gets breakfast in 6 seconds, that's word out to my rhyme page. Fun. So that was my January favourites, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed. It is January, right? Yeah. Oh my god, it's gonna be February literally in 2 days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to connect with me on all my social media. If you are new to my channel and this is the first time you're watching any of my videos, subscribe, tell your friend, holla, find me a man or something like that. Thank you guys. As always, put in your favourites and everything that you've been loving for the month, including songs, films, books, anything that you feel I should get to, beauty. Put it in the comment box down below. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye. Bye.